नमस्कार, सलाम, Sat Shri Akal, good morning. Dear students, welcome to this class of mine. Today, in this class, I will tell you how you can write a good report. Report writing is very much included in the English syllabus of class 12 students. You may be knowing that there are two kinds of reports. One, the report you write for a newspaper, and the second, the report you write for a school magazine. Undoubtedly, almost all of you will be able to write a report. However, everyone cannot write a good report. There are certain points which a student has to keep in his mind at the time of writing a good report. I will discuss those important points with you, guiding you how you can write a very good report. What is the difference between an article writing, an essay writing, and any other kind of write-up and a report writing? In case of an article writing, an essay writing, or any other kind of write-up, you think ideas, points and thoughts in your mind. Then you write those ideas, thoughts in terms of your language. In case of report writing, you make a mental picture, you make a mental conception in your mind, then you give your language to that mental conception or mental picture, or the images you make in your mind about a particular event or a celebration or a function or a seminar. Now I am going to tell you those important points which you will have to bear in your mind at the time of writing a report. Before I start telling you those important points, please subscribe the channel. Point 1. Give the most appropriate heading and byline. In case of a newspaper report, you may not find any heading in the question itself. You will have to invent a most appropriate heading for that newspaper report. In case of a school magazine report, you may get its heading. If you can think a better heading than the one given in the question paper, then you can use that heading. Below that heading, you will have to give the name of the writer. You will also get the name of the writer in the question itself. You will have to mention that name. Point 2. Content or body of the report. You will write according to the subject you get in your question paper. Now I will tell you how to develop the content or the body of that report. To develop the content or the body of that report, you will have to keep 4 subpoints in your mind. The first subpoint is what happened. In case of a newspaper report, you will mention the event or organization of some program. In case of a school magazine report, you will mention the event, celebration or organization of some function. Subpoint 2, where happened. In where happened, you will use the name of the place where that function, where that celebration was held. In case of a newspaper report, you will mention, suppose it is about some accident, you will write where that accident took place. The third subpoint is when happened. You will write the date and the time when that event or that function or celebration took place. Fourth, how happened, how that event took place, how it was organized in case of an accident or a disaster, how it took place. So you will have to keep these 4 subpoints in your mind, जिसे आप WH member भी कह सकते हैं. ये 4 हैं. What happened, where happened में place आएगा, when happened में time और date आएगा, how happened में वो event या वो function कैसे हुआ. When and where ऊपर, यानी when की जगह where आ सकता है, where की जगह when आ सकता है. पहले when भी आ सकता है, बाद में where आ सकता है. तो ये according to the nature of that topic you will write. So these sub points are very important to develop the content or the body of the report which you will write. तो इसलिए इन 4 सब पॉइंट्स को अपने माइंड में रखिए, क्योंकि उस रिपोर्ट की जो बॉडी है इन्हीं सब पॉइंट्स पर आधारित होगी. पॉइंट 3, यूज पास्ट टेंस. मोस्ट ऑफ द रिपोर्ट इज रिटन इन सिंपल पास्ट और पास्ट इंडेफिनिट टेंस. You may have to use past continuous, past perfect or past perfect continuous according to the requirement of the content you are writing about that particular report. ज़्यादातर हम सिंपल पास्ट या पास्ट इंडेफिनिट टेंस यूज़ करते हैं रिपोर्ट लिखने में, लेकिन कभी कभी रिक्वायरमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग, जैसी आपकी रिपोर्ट है उसके अकॉर्डिंग हमें पास्ट कंटिन्यूस या पास्ट परफेक्ट और पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस भी यूज़ करना पड़ सकता है. बट कीप वन थिंग इन योर माइंड, व्हेन स्टूडेंट्स यूज पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस दे मेक मिस्टेक्स. So be clear about this past perfect tense, how it is used. This is very important. Past perfect कैसे यूज होता है आप इसको अच्छी तरीके से समझिए. Point 4, use correct grammar and good vocabulary. When I say use correct grammar, it means you will not make any spelling mistakes. The construction of sentences should be good and punctuation should be correct. कभी कभी स्टूडेंट्स गलत ग्रामर यूज़ करते हैं, जैसे रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन है वो उनको ठीक तरीके से यूज़ करना नहीं आता, कभी कभी स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स बहुत करते हैं, जो कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ सेंटेंसेस है वो भी अच्छी नहीं होती। तो इन चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना है। पंक्चुएशन मार्क्स बहुत ज़रूरी हैं, जहाँ वो आने चाहिए यू शुड यूज़ करेक्ट punctuation. If the punctuation is not correct, the sentence you write may give a wrong meaning. एक अच्छी punctuation बहुत ज़रूरी है। When I say good vocabulary, it means that you will have to use good words according to the nature of that report. Or keep one thing in your mind, when you have written any word or when you have used any particular word in that report, don't try to repeat that word again and again. Try to use the synonym or synonyms of that particular word. So, good vocabulary is very important. When you use a good vocabulary, it will create a very good impression on the mind of your examiner, and you will score excellent marks. Point 5, no suggestion, so no use of modal verbs. You should not give any suggestion in the report you write. So always avoid using modal verbs like should, must, ought to, etc. The last sentence of the report can be written in present tense. Modal verbs हम उन reports में use करते हैं when you are preparing an official report on the basis of the findings. You give some suggestions. Then you can use modal verbs. But here, when you write these two kinds of reports according to your syllabus, then you should not give any suggestion in the report you have written. तो कोई भी मॉडल वर्ब यूज़ नहीं करेंगे, शुड, मस्ट, ऑट टू, कोई सजेशन नहीं देंगे रिपोर्ट के अंदर। जो लास्ट सेंटेंस है वो हमारा प्रेजेंट टेंस में आ सकता है कि भाई लेटेस्ट पोजीशन क्या है उस पर्टिकुलर इवेंट और प्रोग्राम और फंक्शन और उसके विषय में। लास्ट सेंटेंस को आप प्रेजेंट टेंस में लिख सकते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द रिपोर्ट। कभी कभी दैट लास्ट सेंटेंस is not required, last sentence in present tense is not required, so why to use that sentence in present tense? तो आप past tense में ही अपनी रिपोर्ट को कंप्लीट कीजिए। जो ऑफिशियल रिपोर्ट्स होती हैं किसी फाइंडिंग्स पे बेस होती हैं, उनमें अगर आपके सजेशंस मांगे हैं तो उनमें हमें सजेशंस यूज़ करना पड़ता है, लेकिन जो आप अपने सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग रिपोर्ट्स लिख रहे हैं उसमें सजेशंस की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। Point 6, no scratchings or cuttings. If you make many scratchings or cuttings in the report you have written, that report will look very bad. If you make scratchings or cuttings in every second or third line, it will create a bad impression on the mind of your examiner. The presentation of whatever you write should look good. राइटिंग स्किल्स का यही मीनिंग है कि आप अपने राइटिंग स्किल्स को किस तरीके से प्रेजेंट करते हैं। दे शुड बी प्रेजेंटेड इन ए ब्यूटिफुल वे। सो ऑलवेज ट्राई टू अवॉइड स्क्रैचिंग्स और कटिंग्स। I hope you will keep all these 6 points in your mind at the time of writing a report. If you follow these 6 points, you will be able to write a very good report, thereby scoring excellent marks. Please do like and share this video. Don't forget to click the button subscribe, press the bell icon on all to get updates. God bless you all.